We're at the Canon booth. We're going to take a look at the ME200 SSH next. We got a nice little jungle scene in the background. We're taking a look at this brand new camera. John, tell us a little bit about the 200 SSH.
So, welcome to the multi-purpose camera section of the show. The concept of a multi-purpose camera that Canon has basically introduced earlier with the ME200 FSH is now being followed up by the new ME200 SSH. The S in ME200S stands for S35. So the new camera that we're introducing as a companion multi-purpose camera to the ME20 is the ME200. The ME200 SSH is a camera that plays on the dynamic concept of the multi-purpose camera, but now employs the same sensor that we use in the C100 Mark II. Okay. So this is an S35 sensor. We have increased the ISO sensitivity from 102 to 204.8. So we've got an extraordinarily sensitive camera, but based on a standard S35 size sensor with the autofocusing DAF features that the C100 Mark II offers that enables you to configure it in any configuration that you choose, whether it be to an external codex recorder or to an Atomos recorder, blade, whatever, the Shogun Flame. All of these really great recorders are out there that this camera basically integrates with. I can't help but believe that in the same way that 18 to 80 that we looked at earlier is setting a precedent for future product, I can't help but believe that this multi-purpose camera concept is something that we're going to build upon, where we can basically create this camera head that is application specific and something that is going to be a very creative tool for the cinematographer by virtue of being able to be built in any configuration they choose. So the 200 is, I think, to a certain degree, confirmation of that idea. I got my hands on the first batch of cameras. We only had 3 or 4 in the country at the time. And I distributed them amongst my group of pro reps, technical support people, and we all got together in Hollywood and we took the cameras out for a shoot. Okay. And it's something that I feel is critically important for the people that are going to be supporting the product to have their hands on it, use it, play with it. We came back from that evening shooting at the Griffith Park Observatory at just pitch black darkness, and came to the realization that this was not just a low light camera. What it was a full frame sensor HD cinema camera. And I almost got the feeling that Canon didn't realize what they'd created. When you look at the image that this camera produces at its native ISO of 800, it is the most gorgeous HD picture you've ever seen. It is absolutely stunning. Okay. And by virtue of having that full frame depth of field control that we brought to market in 2008 with the 5D Mark II, that look, that full frame sensor look, is something that's, I got to tell you, it's a very stimulating and very sensory overloading image. It's just beautiful, the bokeh and how it drops the background out and gives the cinematographer that selective control. There's no question that full frame cinematography is a very important part of the tool set that cinematographers can use.
Yeah. So the SSH, not out yet. Is there a time frame?
Again, I haven't heard what the release is, but I think it's soon.
And do we have a price point?
$5,000.
Right. What's the ruggedness on this?
The reliability of the C300s has been so extraordinary that it ends up being one of probably the top reasons why it has been the most successful rental camera in the country. That same integrity of design that we have built into the C300 Mark II, which is a very robust magnesium alloy chassis, has been basically brought to this product. So the interest in developing one of these multiple purpose type cameras is for it to be extraordinarily robust.
What about the weight on the camera?
2.5 pound camera, so we're dealing with a very, very small, compact package to build our product around.
And add that lens that we talked about before, another 2.5. That's going to be pretty
5
light.
pounds.
5 pounds.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks a lot for your time.
Jeff, pleasure. Thanks for
Okay.
coming by the booth.
Set up an order right now over at fullcompass.com or call 800-476-9886.